Tonight our speaker was to be Carl Pust. Carl and I go back a long way. He and I for many years put on the Memorial Day Parade until recently the Downtown Merchants took it over. We put together the program at Pilgrim Home Cemetery for many years. He kept track of the Avenue of Flags, which tomorrow there'll be over 420 casket flags at Pilgrim Home Cemetery. He was the Senior Vice Commander of the Disabled American Veterans Department of Michigan, and soon to be the State Commander. He was Adjutant Treasurer of the Disabled American Veterans Chapter 14. He was the Secretary and Treasurer of the Holland Area Veterans Council. Carl did many things. And on May 7, he died. We looked into his computer, and he already prepared a speech for tonight. And tonight I would like to give that speech. Welcome to the Memorial Day weekend of 2013. Roger asked me to prepare a few remarks for the address at Collins Park for this Sunday. I believe the American Legion Band is doing a wonderful job in providing us with some good patriotic music. We as Americans enjoy the freedom to honor our fallen comrades with no harassment of authorities. The question for each of us is, what does Memorial Day mean to me? The answer to that question will be different for each one of us. Is the answer, I get a day off of work, I have a 3-day weekend, time to get the family together for a cookout and enjoy the day? Which is the general answer? There are good things to do, but let us not forget the real meaning of Memorial Day is. The patriotic people of our community will answer the question somewhat differently. It means to them time to help put up the Avenue of Flags there at the Pilgrim Home Cemetery that honor our deceased veterans. Time to go to the Memorial Day Parade and watch the Veterans March to honor our deceased veterans. Time to go to the Memorial Day program after the parade where the participants there honor our deceased veterans. This weekend means a lot more than just a day off. On Saturday, we retired many of the community's flags that were worn and torn and being displayed so gallantly for our country. It means that all of you came out to hear patriotic music and be reminded of the greatest country in the world. Scripture tells us that there is no greater love for a man or a woman than laying down his or her life for his friends. The men and women that we honor this weekend have proven that they are not just friends to us in America, but they are friends to men and women around the world. We can learn this by remembering the families who have sacrificed so much. Long after the battlefield guns have gone silent and the bombs stop exploding, the children of the fallen warriors will be missing a parent. Spouses will without their partners, and parents will grieve the heroic sons and daughters that have died way too early. My father served in World War II. I served in Vietnam. My eldest son served in Desert Storm. We will continue to honor those who have served that have never made it back. America must remember the freedom that isn't free. In fact, it is only possible because our fallen heroes have paid its high price. The price paid which enables us to have ceremonies and observance like this one in towns across our great country. We are now losing veterans across the nation at an alarming rate, and we can never afford to sacrifice that these men and women made to give us our freedom. That is why we have Memorial Day, not only to honor those who paid the ultimate sacrifice, but also those who gave up a piece of their lives to keep us free and have passed away. Remember our fallen heroes once a year, and sometimes not enough. The widows, widowers, fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, and children remember every day the empty seat at the dinner table and the voice of the loved one, heard only in the memories of one's mind and are only remembered when they are gone. We owe it to our heroes that have died and the loved ones that have left behind to make sure that their sacrifices remembered, that their services to the nation we honor. I recently read a poem I'd like to share a line in the poem with you. Learn to appreciate what you have before life makes you appreciate what you had. We have been involved in many conflicts in the world, from World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Persian Gulf, and many conflicts in between. Many have served and many have died. Let us not forget any of them. So what is it going to be? Are you just one of the crowd and get a day off? Are you one of the patriots who stand when the flag goes by and goes to the parade to honor those who gave all? Count me as a patriotic one. I will be there with all my friends, honoring all my friends who could not make it because they gave all. Some gave some gave all. God bless America and the USA. Thank you. That was from Carl Post. Thank you.
At this time, we're going to do a salute to the armed forces. We're going to invite the color guard to join us. It's a medley of the theme of each of the 5 branches of the service. If you're able and you're a member of the service, including band members, please stand when you hear your song.